welcome to the Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia here, you concerned Tom's River resident. Yeah, that's why we do this show. We try to inform you, educate you, and maybe entertain you a little bit. This is my last Tom's River Show of the year. We're getting into our Christmas special mode. We've been doing the Christmas specials up in North Jersey and Hudson County for 19 years. We don't have all our municipalities as we had before. COVID has taken some toll on sponsorships, but that's what we'll be working on, and we'll be coming back. The second week of January, we'll be back here. Let's get going. George Gilmore, political heavyweight here in Ocean County. The appeals court has upheld his sentence. He'll probably appeal it again. Thing is, do you really want to put George Gilmore in jail? There are so many other things we can do with a man of his talent. You know, he's an attorney. We can have him out there doing pro bono work for various causes. There's more than we can do with George Gilmore to pay his debt to society than put George in jail. Let's see. Topics for today. Whoop, I got to get to my topics for today. What we're going to be talking about. Tom's River is considered the epicenter in Ocean County of the second wave of COVID-19. The epicenter, I think it's Tom's River and Lakewood. Seaside Heights, if you check the Asbury Park Press, they pretty much give you a daily head count on the COVIDs. Seaside Heights went from like 54 to I think it's 94 cases right now. That's a lot of cases for what's probably about 1,000 people in Seaside Heights. We're going to talk about Ocean County payments. They just spent like $2 million of your money for road paving. The Surf Club, Mo Hill's going to be able to buy that now. There was a deal made with Ocean County. We're going to talk about the COVID-19 vaccine and a proposed $3 per package fee on deliveries made to your home. You're watching the Tom's River Show. I'll be right back. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. The Jersey City Medical Center. You know it for its award-winning, life-saving ambulance service. It's also your health hub, with health and wellness locations staffed with certified professionals all through Hudson County. The Jersey City Medical Center, here to help you with your healthy, here when you need us the most. The Jersey City Medical Center. Visit us on the net to learn more. Jersey City Medical Center, Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health Facility. Let's be healthy together. Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights, your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments, carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants, all major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712. We're back. You're watching the Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia here. You there, Tom's River resident. That's weird. I remember to press my timer. I'm not good at that. There we go. Don't want to run over. I've had the misfortune again of going to a freeholder meeting here in Ocean County, and it astonishes me on just how these freeholder meetings, I've covered a ton of Hudson County ones. There is always some, I don't want to say controversy, dissenting votes over procedures, usually when it comes to dollars, on how dollars are spent. Ocean County, it's like, everything's fine. The freeholder clerk will read off the agenda. We have items 1 through 2008. We have an okay on that? Oh, okay. Well, somebody might say, well, I'm a yes on everything, but item 72. We want to discuss item 70. Doesn't anybody have any kind of independent thought? You know, everything is, let me go through this before I get to the Surf Club, because it was the first time in years that there was a split vote on the Ocean County freeholders. Nobody's protecting your money on the Ocean County Freeholder Board. They just don't give a crap about your money. They just okayed nearly over $2 million in payments to a vendor who did road paving in Ocean County. Now, we talked about this last week, and now the reality is the check is now being written. Over $2 million of Ocean County taxpayer money that's just leaving the system. Nobody in this whole freeholder board, and they're all ahead of some friggin' department here in Ocean County, thinks about, hey, can we do our own road paving? You know, there's a lot of effing roads in Ocean County that we spend lots of money every year paving. Is there no one in Ocean County of the freeholders that say, hey, should we get into this racket? We got DPWs. What do these DPWs do? You can't pave a friggin' road? You just spent $2 million. You could have bought the best friggin' equipment you can possibly have for road paving for that $2 million. No, not even one thought. It's just not my money. Let me write the check. It's astonishing. And every week there's another one of these road paving things. I don't know how many miles of road there is in Ocean County, but I bet it's a lot. I bet they spend millions of your dollars every year doing something they should do in-house. This is a recurring issue. You know, if you did it yourself, you could respond to the issue so much faster. Well, we got to pave a Hyde Road. It wouldn't take, weeks or months to get RFPs out. You would have it. You would be saving the people of Ocean County in just one freeholder meeting here, $2 million. Let's say the vendor's working on a 35% profit. He made $700,000 on that one freeholder meeting. $700,000. And I guarantee if I went through 2020, there's a ton of road paving that was done. Not one freeholder thinks about, should we do this in-house? And the sad thing is, there's not one mayor in Ocean County that thinks, hey, we can make some money on this. Instead of that outside vendor making $700,000 or so on this deal, we can make it and we can charge Ocean County. We could probably be happy to make $300,000 and have the equipment ourselves to do our own roads in Tom's River or whatever town you want to talk about. Nobody takes the initiative to do it in-house anymore. Back in the old days, you did all this stuff in-house. You had you picked up your own garbage. You don't do that if you don't do anything. It's so easy just to write a check, especially when it's not your money. There is no regard for it. Nobody wants to take an effort and do a job to figure out how we can do this in-house. Nobody's saving anybody's money. Nobody cares. All these municipalities, and listen, I'm looking at Tom's River, and there's Mo Hill should be saying, we got a lot of roads in Tom's River. Maybe we should get the equipment, and we can be the road paver for Ocean County. We can make money, cover our own expenses, and make money on that equipment. And this is what we call shared services. Maybe Ocean County, Tom River doesn't have to make $700,000. Maybe they'd be happy making $350,000. And then whoever has this equipment could do work for Ocean County, all the other municipalities, and the state. You could cover your expenses plus, but nobody does that. There is zero regard for your money, and it's over $2 million. We write that check, not our money. It's Ocean County payer, property tax payer, and it's just sad. And this is every freeholder meeting. We're going to break the commercial. You're watching the Tom's River Show. I'll be right back.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are.
Quality care, no appointment necessary. The doctor is online when you download the Telemed app.
Don't you feel better already?
RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers the quality of life you deserve in 10 high-rise rental towers with amenities such as the on-site Newport Path subway, light rail and ferry service, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Sears, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams Supermarket is just outside your front door. A health and fitness club, spa, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. NewportNJ.com. Enjoy the New York skyline from Newport Town Square. Manhattan is just one path stop away or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Want to visit Newport? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. Go to NewportNJ.com for details. Newport has luxurious towers, great restaurants, shopping, New York skyline views, schools, playgrounds, a marina and yacht club, gym, spa, fine wine, fine living. It's incredible. It's you. NewportNJ.com. Newport, live like you want.
We're back. You're watching the Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia here. It's astonishing how there's no regard for your money on the freeholder board. I'm starting to think elsewhere also. Ocean County did come up with a compromise. As I reported in our last show, Tom's River was trying to sell 2 pieces of property to the County of Ocean using the open space funds so they can have money to purchase Surf Club. Surf Club price, every time I ask somebody, it goes from $7 to $8 million, $9 million, somewhere. It's somewhere around $9 million when all's said and done with the Surf Club. They'll have the freeholder meeting before. Mayor Mo Hill is in the audience, and they are going to take a vote on using open space monies to buy the 2 properties from Ocean County. And for the first time since dinosaurs roamed the earth, the Ocean County Freeholder Board was not in unison there. They were not all together doing kumbaya on the vote. There was a split vote. It went 3-2. And Tom's River didn't get the money and not able to sell the property. Mo Hill in the audience. Usually if the mayor's in the audience at a freeholder meeting, the vote's going his way. You usually do not embarrass the mayor. What they should have done is table that and tell Mo, so listen, we got to work on something else, or we're just going to vote it down, and you're going to be in the audience. So they voted down. Lori Urick, the Ocean County, Tom's River councilwoman, proposed to the freeholders, it got to be another way. And it was another way. All you had to do was think a little bit. Instead of using the open space money. And when you're buying beachfront property for public use, taking it out of the possibility of private development, that's a win-win. Whether you're using the Ocean County Open Space Fund to buy land from Tom's River to preserve as open space, it's just a win-win. It could be a slippery slope, like I think it was Freeholder Quinn said, but in this case, you could have been a one-time exception to it. But the concern was, and it was brought up in the freeholder meeting, what if a Democratic mayor wants to do something? Yeah, that's a concern when we're just worried about GOP mayors. But next week, I'm there again, wasting my time. Ocean County, after they agreed to everything in this freeholder agenda, except for one thing, they wanted to discuss the purchase of these properties, and they went to great extent. They had like crappy pictures they showed. This is the property of countryside, and we're going to be buying this, and we're going to buy this lot next to the community college, and everybody's going to be really happy we did this. And in the long run, it's a better deal. It's a good deal for all around to purchase these properties. And, with Ocean County not using the open space money, they could sell the property sometime in the future, but they're all, guaranteeing it would not be. You don't know where you're going in the future. So it's one good thing about making an open space. But they talked about the community college may expand, they can use the land. Whatever the case is, they're going to use Ocean County money, your money, remember, writing that check, to buy the 2 pieces of property from Tom's River for about $1.9 million. And Tom's River is going to turn around and use most of that money, if not all of it, to purchase the Surf Club. That's over here at Nortley Beach. It's the land, the parking lots, and more importantly, the beach. If you can secure beach property for the use of the public in perpetuity, you should do that. I was against the sale of the beach property here to the casino pier, so they can build another pier and have rides. Anybody looking at that deal, with the exception of Tony Vaz, who wanted amusements, he didn't care. He needed amusements in Seaside Heights. Would have been against that, but I appreciated Tony Vaz saying, "I need amusements. I need to attract people to Seaside Heights." You can get beach, you do it. The surf club, supposedly the price is, somewhere between $7 and $9 million, depending on who you talk to. We have to see what the final number comes down to. I was told by an Ocean County individual who's well experienced in Ocean County and Toms River that the Audley Beach property where the surf club sits, about 4 years ago, filed a tax appeal to a $1 million assessment on their property. That's 4 years ago. 4 years later, is that property worth somewhere between $7 and $9 million now? Now, I'm sure Toms River is having appraisers go out there and appraise the property and make sure the asking price is legitimate. Just that every time, again, with the Ocean County freeholder agenda, when you're looking about who's getting contracts, especially legal, it's always the same names. Really, you should probably get somebody who's not connected with Ocean County to do the assessment there. I'm not sure if they got the demolition and the ground upgrades and beach upgrades, whatever has to be done in that figure. What I want to say, I'm in favor of Toms River buying that property and holding it in perpetuity for the use of the residents of Toms River. And, what they're going to do with the surf club going forward, I think it's the right thing. So I'm all in favor of it. But just again, before we start writing those checks with your money, we should make sure the monies are right. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching the Toms River Show. I'll be right back.
Good Friend Self Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer a Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self Storage. Let us be your good friend.
Most women who give birth recover without problems, but any woman can have complications after the birth of a baby. Learn the post-birth warning signs, such as fever, headache, chest pain, shortness of breath, increased bleeding, or thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else. Knowing these can save your life or the life of someone that you love. Trust your instincts. If you feel something is wrong, call and get evaluated by your healthcare provider. If your symptoms get worse or you do not hear back from your physician, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
We're back. Pressing my button. I press my timer button. My button is not working here. There we go. There we go. Without that clock, I would talk forever. I would go way past our segments. I want to thank the UK for being our guinea pig with the COVID-19 vaccine. They're administering it now to their residents. And amazing, where the vaccine's actually being manufactured in Europe. I don't know why we don't do anything here anymore. One of the things Biden, Trump started it, Biden has to stay with it. Bring back manufacturing and those jobs back to the United States. Antibiotics, none of it's manufactured in the United States. It's all in China. We got to get away from China before China really does control it. We owe them so much money that eventually they're going to control us. And believe me, money talks, everything else walks. The UK citizens are receiving the vaccines as we speak, and they've been getting, I think, for the last week or so, but there have been issues. There are some reactions that are being reported. I think right now it's like 2 to 4 cases where there are some serious reactions to, and I think it's Pfizer's vaccine they're using over there, or Moderna, one of the other ones. It's one of the two that we'll be using also. The reaction, apparently, if you have allergies to medicines, food, or vaccines, you shouldn't be taking the COVID-19 vaccine. That's pretty broad when you look at what they're saying right now. If you have allergies to medicines, now I'm pretty good. I don't think I'm allergic to anything, but I know many, many, many people who have allergies to aspirins or antibiotics, you name it. And when it comes to food, again, I can eat anything, but I know most people around me, they have some sort of a food allergy to something, whether it's shrimp or shellfish or wheat or rice or whatever it is. Everybody's got some. Again, fortunately, I'm allergic to nothing, but most people are. And the vaccines. Now, I just found out, see, every time I would get the flu shot, and I start to wonder why now, because now I'm being told the effectiveness is somewhere from 40 to 50%. And you should have some sort of reaction to the shot. You should be drowsy or something should be going on. It shows that the vaccine is working. I've never had any reaction to the shot. No red marks. I never felt fatigue. Just went on my way. Probably the only reaction I had was pulling the Band-Aid off. Supposedly, you're supposed to have some sort of a reaction to that. So when it becomes to reactions to this vaccine, remember, it's a 2-shot. And what they're saying, when you get that first shot, you will have side effects. You'll be tired. You'll be your joints will be painful or something of that nature, but that will pass. And then you have to go back in 20 to 21 days for a second shot. A lot of our concerns nationally here is people going back for that second shot. Now, my mayor in Jersey City, Steve Phillip, was attacked for thinking there was a live COVID-19 virus in the shot. And yesterday I was getting a checkup at my doctor, Dr. Mariella, great doctor, has been my doctor for about 30 years. He thought there was an active COVID-19 aspect to the shot. So most people don't realize what's in the shot. In Russia, and here, this is great, Russia is also administering the vaccine to, I don't think they have Pfizer's, but I think they got their own Russian concoction there. They've been administering it to their residents, their citizens, and one of the things they're warning the Russians, do not drink alcohol. Avoid alcohol for 2 months. Now, I know that's going to go over well in Russia, because Russia probably leads the globe in alcohol consumption. Now, to talk, getting back to the United States, United Airlines, I've seen a piece on the news this morning. I was either watching ABC News or Pix 11. I watch a lot of news programs. United Airlines has cargo planes at the ready right now. As soon as the thumbs up is given by the FDA for our vaccines to start distributing it across the nation. And that's part of President Trump's warp speed for the vaccine. And I gotta tell you, I don't know how history is going to paint the Trump presidency, but he will certainly be remembered for getting this vaccine. There's a lot of people that got concerns about how fast we went from no vaccine to ready to distribute it somewhere in December, which has never been done, never even attempted before. Concerns about taking that vaccine with not a lot of testing. Fortunately, UK is doing a lot of testing for us. It'll be interesting to see how history remembers the Trump presidency in those 4 years that he has served. And guarantee you, this vaccine is going to be the high point of that presidency. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching the TR Show. I'll be right back.
Pan & Pinto Properties, Jersey City. Shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces that address your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment. Adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panandpintoproperties.com. Pan & Pinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
It has actually changed my life. It's wonderful to be in recovery. I'm also a grandpa, a great-grandpa. I found joy in being abstinent from use.
I'm a family member, I'm a productive member of society, I'm a dog owner, things like that. I'm a fiance. So I think that recovery means on such a broad scale, there's so many different layers to what recovery means to me.
We're just like everyone else. We have heart and soul. It's just that we have this substance abuse disorder and that we're dealing with that. And if anything, it makes us a little bit stronger.
The most important thing for people in the communities to know is that they're just like anyone else, and that they don't necessarily want to be doing the things that they're doing, and it's a chronic illness and it's a chronic disease that needs to be addressed as so.
I'm back, Pat O'Melia here, Tom's River Show, you Tom's River resident. Now, we're probably looking down the road, but in Jersey, if there's tax money to be made, we're not looking too far down the road. They are proposing in New York State, assemblyman there, and this has been kicked around before, a $3 per package delivery, a fee on packages delivered to your house. The online purchases. Any package that comes to your house, no matter what size, little package, big package, $3. And the idea of this $3 fee in New York is to bail out the MTA. MTA is New York's version of our New Jersey Transit. It is a black hole that just, it's black hole. It's a red hole of red ink that no matter what, it's COVID they're saying right now, oh, the COVID situation, the ridership's down, we got to do something. Well, yeah, you have to make some adjustments because you don't have the same amount of ridership. You're not just going to run around with the same amount of trains empty without ridership. You have to adjust to what your ridership is. MTA is saying, well, we just need more money. And so we'll keep the same service even though nobody's using it now. I think it's going to be quite a while before people go back to riding in what might be a COVID-19 tube. Same thing with buses here. But what they want to do is they want to put that $3 fee on every package. Why do I bring it up in New Jersey? Well, because anything crazy that happens in New York or in California, oh, Jersey's the Mikey of taxes, so we'll jump right on that too. I doubt if it will pass, but this is a COVID-19 world. Anything is effing possible now. New Yorkers, whether they ride the MTA, trains or buses, doesn't matter. They're going to have to pay for it with $3 per package. And the thing is, the scary thing is, Trenton. There's somebody in Trenton right now, when they seen the news today, it was like a meerkat. What? $3 a package we could get? Guarantee it. And that's a $3 on Amazon, FedEx, United States Postal Service, Amazon themselves when they do the deliverings. Oh, it's a cinch. If this thing floats in New York, we will do it here. And you know what the pitch is going to be if Jersey gets involved? Well, we'll use the money for bike lanes, and we'll use it for the light rail. We'll expand the light rail. Light rail in Hudson County, Hudson Bergen light rail. I don't know why it has Bergen in there. It doesn't go to Bergen, outside of North Bergen. I've never seen this thing full capacity. There was just an accident recently with the light rail. There were 2 people on it when the accident happened. They're going to talk about, well, we can use this money to help New Jersey Transit. No, you're going to use that money to throw it in the red black hole of New Jersey Transit. Oh, we'll get ferry service. They'll talk about all that and put a $3 per package fee. If it happens in New York, you guarantee it's going to happen in New Jersey. All right, we're at a show. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next year. We're going to put some of our new shows in my time slot. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everyone. Good night.